What is up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I have Transformers Studio Series 86 Blur. And here's the box form. And I'm trying to get away from boxes, but I am totally keeping all my Studio Series boxes. I really like those. So here we are, the box. It's a picture of Blur. Side of the box, and a picture of Blur, which actually, keep in mind how that face looks. And a picture of Blur on the back. And when you remove the box, you also get this cool scene of Autobot City when being first attacked. When you first see Blur and new movie bots kind of come around the corner, and transform. So, this is good for a piece of scenery. Let's unfold it a little bit. That looks pretty good all in all. Might take some pictures of that. Moving away from the box, and gotta show his accessories, which are, what I always do here. Here's an instruction manual. Instructions are actually pretty good. Transformation's fairly easy. Actually a little bit easier than Cup, because I actually got Cup too. And yeah, it's not bad at all. I think it's really easy to follow. If you have Titan Return version, it's kind of close to that, just a little bit. And his accessory, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the time in the movie where they're trying to do repairs on the ship after they crash on the Junkion planet. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. But it's just a piece of pure white plastic with molded detail. No paint. So, yeah. It also comes with his gun. It's also just pure white, almost like a damn bone white. It too has I'm thinking no paint, some mold detail, 5mm peg. Nothing really fancy to see here. So that's that. I'll move the camera up, go up to the figure itself. Why not? Ooh, and here he is. And the reason I got him in this pose, although I do like this pose, I have him in this pose because I want to show off, I guess for me, a glaring flaw right off the back. And it's this big old piece of hunking plastic hanging off here. Now, I know in the cartoon, he did have these. He did. But they weren't, I don't feel like they were near as big. I thought they were a little bit smaller than this. And I feel like Hasbro could have, I don't know, maybe have this like fold in on itself or something to make it just not come out quite so far. And also, God, I feel like come out with so many negatives. The face. I feel like the face is very long. Very long on the face, like a horse. Because if I bring back that box art, let's grab it. Bring back the box art here. As you can see, it's not near as long. I want some of that action. But again, other than this big hunking piece, sorry about that. Other than the big hunking piece of plastic hanging off the arms and the face. That's been my own big complaints, but it just has to be said. All right, now moving away from the box. What you do get, what I do like, I like the coloring on. I like the shade of blue. I'm definitely in blue. Blue has been my favorite color, so I like the shades of blue. The darker blue, the light blues, even come down to the feet. Come down here with the white, which is nice. Actually, the white really breaks up all the blue you get, including the hands. Turn to the back. It's fairly clean. Titan's Return, it parts formed. So this part right here didn't really stay on the back. But at the same time, I'm not really mad. This the back piece, it's okay. I just want more mad at these than anything else. But yeah, other than face and the back of the arms, looks the part. If you bring your weapons in, where are the weapons? Oh, here they are. See, he holds them just fine. Take the accessory, put it over the hand like he's fixing the ship. So you can do that, you can do all that good action. Let's see, get out there. But yeah, I think the paint's on point, like any Studio Series should be. Talk about his accessories, but his articulation, that they call it. You get a full 360 at the head, as you should. There's some light piping back here, and it's okay. I kind of ready to just paint it, but it's all right. I guess you get the light on just right. It might shine through. Let's see if we can't do it now. I have a light here. Let's see if I can get it. So, yeah, okay, it works pretty good. I'm glad I had that on hand. Alright, as for the arms, rotate full 360 and hinge out that far. Bicep swivel. You get full 360. The hands now, you can swivel them, but it's unsightly because to do that, you gotta pick up on this large hunking piece of plastic and swivel. That's the only way you can swivel, and that's mostly made for transformation. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say he doesn't even have a wrist swivel because the only way you can use it is to move this, and that's just kind of a ugly design. Now coming down to the waist, you pick up the backpack here. You can indeed spin it a full 360. So there is that. Far the legs go, and they kick out that far. Knee bend, single hinge. The legs can kick back all the way. Okay, that's good. And bend the knee. He does more than kick his own ass. He even kicks his own back, if you're in that kind of thing. Coming down to the thigh. You do get a thigh swivel. You think it was you see the mushroom peg here, you think it was swivel there, but no, it goes up about that far, so you don't get a full 360, but that's really fine. You open legs up, you can go full trowel, show everything that guy gave him, or Primus gave him. And feet, they do have an ankle tilt, about that much, about as much as anyone wants. And though it's meant for transformation, you can bend them up, let's see, that far. Like I said, it's mostly transformation. So overall, he got the appropriate articulation, except for the wrist because it's hooked to this big old hunking piece of plastic. Let's see. Now for comparison, there we go. I grabbed one of his Studio Series Wave Mates. Right here, one of my favorites so far. Actually, one of my favorite characters from G1 is Jazz, Scatman Grillers. So let's see how they scale. I've been noticing a thing with Jazz and the other Studio Series bots. Jazz is smaller, so that makes me think that all the movie bots, you know, the majority are car bots. Y'all got built up a little bigger. So yeah, there he is with Jazz. I'm gonna show you guys how to get this guy transformed. It's not too hard, but you know, hey, you know what? Sometimes it's fun to have a guy do it on video, and not too bad. Unlike Cup, who got me stumped last night with the whole arm thing. But let's do this. Alright, let's get this man transformed. Alright, first thing you're going to do is go to the back and just pull this whole thing up like so. And just dress it, let's see here, dress it over his head. Yeah, it's that simple. Alright, you're going to pull the arms down. Let's see, there we go, like so. Do the same on both sides. You got something kind of like this. Alright, you're gonna take your hands right here, or your big honking piece of plastic, open these up, and let's see, I'm thinking we gotta rotate them this way, and cover. Alright, do the same thing on the other side. Oops, that should rotate and cover. Alright, and you think you'll have something kind of like that. This monstrosity. Alright, come to the back, untab. Right here, these shoulders, and you're gonna kind of just line them like that. That's gonna do that on both sides, and you're gonna have it like that. Now, come down here to the legs. You're gonna want to see fold the feet up on the hinge like this on both sides. You're gonna open your legs up, and this one gets kind of like the Titan Return version. I wish I still had it to compare it, but I don't. And okay, as you get that open, you're gonna pull your little blue fin right here, flip that down. Now, you don't want to kind of like smash these together. It's kind of hard on my version right here. Oh, I'm bringing the camera down actually. There we go. It's kind of hard on mine to tab these, but it's like a little peg here, hole here, and a little longer peg here, and a hole there. And try to press it together best you can, and so mine's a little tight. There we go. My first time. Good, good. I've been transforming it a couple times today, so make it a little easier. All right, now, oops. Before we fold this down, we're gonna rotate the cockpit this way. Let's see. Wait a minute. I should have did this earlier. Wait a minute. Let's see. Get this down. There we go. And you got a little seat here. I use a spudger to get it, but my nails aren't quite long enough. There we go. Holding it up. Okay, now let's go ahead and compress this all the way down. Like so. Alright, come back around to the back. Go ahead and get your arms out of the way. And you're just going to want to cover this over this. Yeah, cover this over this, yeah. Fold this over the leg. And you're going to have a hole right here on that shoulder, which is going to catch this little peg here on the foot right there. So it gets a nice place to kind of lay down. Do that on the other side too. Oops. And while trying to get those little slits onto the tab. Let's see here. Trying to get this on camera. Okay. And ouch. I might have to go back and clean it up, but most part that's how it's going to be. Now come back to your arms. You're going to bring these down. Rotate. Like so. And just, you're going to want to take these tabs here on the leg and tab them into the hole here. And this tab here will go into the hole here. So can't do that on camera. And you might have to kind of jump this piece here. So beware of that. Let's see. Get lined up. There we go. Alright, so yeah, you got one half all the way done. The same thing, rotate this, bring it down, and meet your tabs. Like I said before, the transformation not that hard. And there we go. And my light just went out again because I need to replace that bulb. But yeah, I think I got it all. Bam, let me clean it up and then we'll talk about it. Alright, I got them cleaned up. I think this is where it shines a bit more. Because all the sacrifices you made with the big old honking forearm pieces, it works here. It works here a lot. Just overall, I think this is very clean and very close to what we got in the movie. In fact, let's get that piece of cardboard back in here, and let's kind of put him there. Because I remember the movie I think it was Ultra Magnus, Springer, RC, and Perceptor. I think he's kind of walked off the corner there. I remember they kind of wrote in like this with this kind of a backdrop. So yeah, I think that looks good. Oh man, of course he has no wheels because Blair is more of a hover car. So underneath you get kind of this, which is I guess nothing, but it's clean nonetheless. That's the robot head. It's tucked away right there. All you see the little fin. As a kid, I thought when he transformed, his head would be like back here, because this fin here and then gets the fin right here. That always kind of made sense to me. But yeah, it's not bad. It's a one-seater hovercraft. I've always guessed that this has always been more of a Cybertronian mode, not Earth mode, unless they have flying cars that time period in the movie. Kind of doubt they did, but if they did, they look like this. But it looks good. Nice. The paint decals go through really good. Nice dark blue, fades into the light blue, almost like a blue flame. The boosters on the shoulder become the back boosters. Look really great. And the white from the feet are just totally gone. So it's just under here. So you never know you had white feet for what that's worth. So yeah, overall, great looking. I wish the Autobot symbol was a little bit more pronounced, but it's probably movie accurate. Right there, kind of small. Let's see, bringing back his accessories. You can equip his gun using this little tab here in the little hole, this one either side of the gun on the back. You can just push it in. And my other light just went out. Well, I heard and get this review done. But yeah, this is kind of how it looks. Or you can take it out, turn to the side, and get that. So yeah, now if you grab this little thingy here, you can put it back here, which looks ridiculous, or other side. Like I said, it looks ridiculous, but you can store it. But totally blocked one of his boosters. Take that as you will. Before I do size comparisons, I'm gonna have to apologize for the light. My studio light just went out on one side. That's on me. I should have been had replaced. I knew it was getting ready to go, so I had to turn on my overhead lights. A little harsher, a little uglier. So my apologies. But yeah, size comparisons. Here he is with Jazz, because I just really love Jazz and I wanted an excuse to transform him. So here he is with Jazz. It's kind of cool how in robot mode that he's taller than Jazz, but in alt mode they're kind of comparable. Kinda. But yeah, that's not bad. Alright, to remove Jazz, here's my other two series I got in. Here's Cup, who I have not transformed back because I really don't like his arm transformation, because I feel like I'm gonna break it. So I haven't transformed back. I'm gonna have to keep experimenting with him before I do a review. But they look good. I'm not mad at this. I really do want to Ultra Magnus, and I'm waiting for the Earthrise, even though I know it's ugly as shit. I mean, especially the white prime mode. Oh, but his truck mode is more, you know what to say, G1. So yeah, this is good. You got the hovercraft, and that's the little shoe. So, oh yeah. So all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this now and get us to final thought. And here we are back for final thought. And yet again, I want to apologize for my light. It just it looks ugly to me now. But show must go on. Let's finish up. My final thoughts are this. This is not a bad figure, but it does have some. It's for me aesthetically, just my opinion. I just don't care for these big old honking pieces of fender here that just hang off the shoulder. Blur is supposed to be like a fast, speedy character. I feel like this just kind of holds him down. And his face is just really too long in my opinion too. I almost think I kind of like the Takara version better when I had it. Not Takara, but the Titan Return version. I never had Takara. But just looking around, the paint on this is much better, but I feel like the Titan Return had much better look to it, especially in terms of this right here. And again, maybe I'm looking at it from the past. Maybe if I had both here, I might feel differently. But yeah, this thing is this is not Jazz or Scourge. Another one of my favorites. So to me, this one kind of took a hit. I'm not out on Studio Series because of this. Believe me, no. every line's allowed to mess up a little bit here and there. I feel like on Blur they messed up a little bit. They could do better. But then again, you know, there are pluses. The pluses are we got a Studio Series Blur. That's a big plus. The paint is on point. Face sculpt, other than that long chin, I think it does look good. Colors, paint look really great. I think I'm big on the colors. This color really got me. I just really love these white boots because again I had Titan Return version, so my boots are all just blue, not even color breakup. But yeah, for me the figure for the most part because of faults it's okay. I recommend it, yeah, because you know you want to Blur for your movie shelf, but I thought they could do better at the end of the day for sure. So yeah, that's kind of where I fall on this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Kingdom Cheetor when I reviewed that, where I was like, you know what, I love Primal, I like Black Arachnia, but like, I thought Cheetor kind of just missed the mark just a little bit, and it became kind of basic. It made it kind of how I feel about Blur a little bit because of the faults. And except for it's the chin and these two pieces of big plastic on the side there. Alright, I'm not going to beat this dead horse anymore. But before I get out of here, I want to rep my people as I always do. Check out my fellow rejecticons. That's Katos Collection, Untitled, Larkin's Lair. I have a link to their channels down here below as usual. Also, check out 3 Live Stream. If you're sensitive, you might not want to. But if you're open-minded, you like to have fun, check them out. Well, I should say check us out, because I'm a part of that. Also, which the link will be down here, like before. And also check out Andrew Reviews. He's a member of 3 Live Stream. Really cool dude. He doesn't do too many reviews anymore, but occasionally, he does do the occasional live stream, other than 3 Live Stream. So check him out. And my own shameless plug. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it greatly. I really, really do. And yeah, go buy this figure. Even though I just got mad at a lot of it, it's still worth having. Well, anyway, until next time, this has been Star Whisper, also known as the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.